Hey, this is Ray's Radio, and today I want to share with you my 6 holiday tools to take your brain from stressful to mindful this year. I know that the holidays can be challenging for people, and a lot of us are struggling with grief. It's a dark time of year, mentally and environmentally. And so we want to make sure that we are taking steps to take care of ourselves this winter. And so I want to share with you my 6 tips that are going to give you exactly what you need to make these holidays roll out smooth, no matter if you're with a house full of people or all alone. Hey everyone, so Christmas is our second out of the 3 sugar holidays, aka flu season, which is really Halloween, Christmas, and the New Year, right? So I'm not going to talk about nutrition and avoiding sugar and avoiding booze. What I'm going to talk about is self-care, because the holidays can be a time of extreme foodie pleasure, but that also often comes along with extreme foodie pressure. The opportunity to share food with family and friends can be stress-inducing instead of fun, and you're not a failure if you forget something. It's a dark and busy time, and for some, it's a time of year that is full of grief as well. So you're never alone. I want you to know that. And I want to share with you my tips for your mental health this year. Number 1, simplify. So lack of planning is the main reason we struggle and end up with feelings of stress or worse, failure. You're not a failure. You have company and things to do and pressure to be in the kitchen maybe. Maybe even you're trying to grieve heavy things, right? You have emotional stuff going on too, underneath all of the physical things in our 3D world that we have to deal with. So my first tip, simplify, is actually about taking away plans that make your days feel too jam-packed. Make it less. Less buying, less sugar, less plans. Take the pressure off. And make sure they have a plan in place of who's cooking, who's doing what, who's buying what, so that you know what's going on. That way you'll feel more confident in your plans and you can simply show up and follow through. Number 2, penguin. If you're a fly by the seat of your pants kind of girl, then just roll with it. If planning is not your thing, or you don't have a house full of guests, then you just get to become a penguin and let it all roll off your back. If something goes wrong, laugh it off. We're spending time, relaxing, hibernating, and making memories after all. And no one will actually remember that there was no certain appetizer served before the main meal or a forgotten ingredient. They'll just remember the people and the good times. Number 3, organize. Too many hens in the hen house? If you have a big family and you find yourself stressed that the grandmas and the uncles and all the kids need to be in the kitchen at all times to help out, quote unquote, help out, make sure to have drawn some boundaries beforehand. If you're the main cook, it is your responsibility to have the kitchen run your way, right? You're a chef. This is your restaurant. This is your kitchen. We needed to have less stress for you. So if you're not the main cook, roll with it. Ask where you can help. Ask if you're needed. And if you're not and you're sent away, then go away. Number 4, sing. If you find yourself anxious about the thought of cooking for 8, 10, or more, then find a way to bring the bubble bath into your kitchen. What that means is, how can you find ways to make your experience of cooking relaxed? Can you light a candle in the windowsill, put on your favorite incense, maybe some jazz music or whatever music or movies make your heart sing, and really set the stage for an enjoyable time cooking? People can taste love in your food. It's why restaurant food can never taste quite like homemade. So put on a classic movie, sing, dance, take a walk, or any other way you can think of to get yourself calm. Number 5, relax, put your feet up. Once the meals are served, make sure you have someone else, or many more else's, to help with the cleanup. It always pains me when the cook is the last to sit and eat and the first to get up and go clean. Or better yet, let everyone rest for an hour after the meal before the cleanup is done. I want the cook to enjoy the fruits of their labor. There is no need to rush the cleanup. It'll also give your digestion a chance to work on the meal, and it'll give you more downtime to be present with the people around you or yourself. Much deserved time for all your hard work. And finally, breathe. Before, during, and after your eating time, take breaths. Slow down. Really enjoy the food. It took your time, so be mindful to embrace each part of the meal. Why rush something that had so many hours and dollars put into it? Our digestive system only works when we aren't in fight or flight mode and we are in that lovely, relaxed place. Whether you're enjoying the holidays alone or with a ton of people, make sure you are taking care of yourself. We have normalized screen time scrolling. But screen time isn't me time. Taking care of ourselves might mean having to step away from the group, especially if you're sensitive, and it's been a lot for us being in a big group. Just step out, take a walk, take a drive, recenter yourself. Self-care is your responsibility, and I wish you a gentle and happy holiday.